Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we're diving into the fascinating world of whiskey, exploring its rich history, its unique character, and some of the most iconic brands around the globe.
So, what exactly is whiskey? Whiskey, a distilled alcoholic spirit made from fermented grain, such as barley, corn, rye, or wheat and aged in wooden barrels, usually oak. The word whiskey comes from the Gaelic phrase Wistbíða, meaning water of life. What makes whiskey unique is its transformation, starting as simple grains, then through fermentation, distillation, and years of aging. It develops deep flavors, rich color, and complex character. Whiskey production follows a timeless process. Malting, grains are prepared and dried. Mashing, sugars are extracted. Fermentation, yeast converts sugar into alcohol. Distillation, refined in copper stills. Aging, matured in oak barrels, developing flavor and color. Let's start with the main types of whiskey. Single malt, made from malted barley in one distillery. Blended whiskey, a mix of different whiskeys for balance. Bourbon, American whiskey made primarily from corn, sweet and rich. Tennessee whiskey, filtered through charcoal for smoothness. Irish whiskey, triple distilled, light and smooth. Japanese whiskey, refined, delicate, and balanced. Scotland, the heart of whiskey. What is Scotch whiskey? Scotch whiskey is made from barley, aged in oak casks, and crafted across unique regions, each with its own character. What is peat? Peat is natural soil burned to dry barley. Its smoke adds bold flavors: smoky, earthy, even medicinal. Basically, Scotland is divided into 5 whiskey-producing regions: Speyside, Highlands, Lowlands, Campbelltown, and Islay. First, let's talk about Speyside. Islay. Islay, known as the King of Peat, famous for bold, smoky, and intense whiskies. Examples include Lagavulin, Laphroaig, and Ardbeg. Speyside. Speyside, smooth and elegant, fruity, sweet, and rich. Famous example: Macallan, Glenfiddich, Glenlivet. Highlands. Highlands, known for rich, complex, and full-bodied whiskies, ranging from light to slightly smoky. Famous example: Glenmorangie, Dalmore, and Oban. Lowlands. Lowlands, known for light, delicate, and floral whiskies, often smooth and easy to drink. Famous example: Auchentoshan, Glenkinchie, and Bladnoch. Campbelltown. Campbelltown, known for rich, slightly smoky, and maritime whiskies with a unique character. Famous example: Springbank, Glen Scotia, and Kilkerran. Blended Scotch whiskey. Blended Scotch whiskey is made by mixing malt and grain whiskies from different distilleries to create a smooth, balanced, and consistent flavor. It is the most popular style of Scotch whiskey worldwide. Famous example: Johnny Walker, Chivas Regal, Ballantine's, Dewar's, Famous Grouse. From light and floral to bold and smoky, Scotland has a whiskey for every taste. Which style do you prefer, smoky or smooth? Comment below. Japanese whiskey. Japanese whiskey is defined by precision, harmony, and craftsmanship, inspired by Scotch but refined with Japanese artistry and balance. Famous example: Suntory Yamazaki, Japan's first malt whiskey, rich with fruit, spice, and oak elegance. Suntory Hibiki, a perfectly balanced blend, smooth with floral and honey notes. Nikki Yoichi, bold coastal malt with gentle smoke and sea breeze character. Ireland Irish Whisky. Irish Whisky, triple distilled smoothness, born in green valleys, shaped by centuries of tradition and triple copper pot still craftsmanship. Irish Whisky examples: Jameson Irish Whisky. Style: smooth blended Irish Whisky. Tasting: light spice, vanilla, honey, toasted wood. Redbreast 12-year-old. Style: single pot still Irish Whisky. Tasting: rich, sherry, dried fruit, warm spice. Bushmills Original. Style: blended Irish Whisky. Tasting: crisp apple, vanilla, soft grain sweetness. Teeling Small Batch. Style: modern Irish Whisky rum cask finish. Tasting: tropical fruit, caramel, gentle spice. USA Bourbon and Tennessee Whiskey. American whiskey includes bourbon and Tennessee whiskey. Bourbon is sweet with caramel and vanilla notes. Tennessee whiskey is charcoal filtered for smoothness. USA whiskey is bold, sweet, and full-bodied. Bourbon and Tennessee whiskey, crafted with corn, aged in new charred oak barrels, delivering rich vanilla, caramel, and smoky depth. Jim Beam Bourbon Whiskey. Character: bold, heritage, strong. Bold Kentucky bourbon, built on generations of tradition. Strong, rich, and unapologetically American. A legacy aged in oak full of character and depth. Jack Daniel's Tennessee Whiskey. Character: smooth, smoky, classic. Charcoal mellowed, smooth by nature, legendary by choice. From Tennessee with a smoky soul and timeless smoothness. Refined through charcoal, crafted for a smoother finish. Maker's Mark Bourbon Whiskey. Character: sweet, craft, premium. Handcrafted with care, smooth, sweet, and perfectly balanced. Sealed in red wax, filled with rich caramel warmth. Where craftsmanship meets smooth bourbon elegance. Canadian Whiskey. Canadian whiskey, light, smooth, and perfectly balanced. Crafted with rye character and aged in vast northern landscapes, delivering soft spice, subtle sweetness, and an easy finish. Canadian Club. Character: light, crisp, classic. Crown Royal. Character: smooth, regal, balanced.
Whiskey isn't just for sipping, it also creates some of the world's most iconic cocktails.
Old-fashioned. Bourbon or rye whiskey. Sugar. Angostura bitters. Orange peel. Flavor: rich, smooth, slightly sweet with a bitter edge and citrus aroma. Whiskey sour. Whiskey, fresh lemon juice. Sugar syrup optional, egg white. Flavor: bright, zesty, perfectly balanced between sweet and sour. Silky texture. Manhattan. Rye whiskey. Sweet vermouth. Angostura bitters. Cherry garnish. Flavor: deep, warming, slightly herbal with a smooth, elegant finish. Mint julep. Bourbon whiskey. Fresh mint, sugar, crushed ice. Flavor: cool, refreshing, lightly sweet with vibrant mint freshness.
Thank you for watching. I believe you learned something new about whiskey today. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Remember, always knowledge is the power.